And now to alarming new numbers of people hit by cars here in Indianapolis. So far this year, nearly 800 people have been struck. 38 have been killed. Our Chase Howell talked to the family of a man who died crossing the street Friday afternoon.
While Theodore Taylor's sons didn't want to go on camera, they tell me their dad was an amazing artist, but an even better father. They also tell me that police told them that a woman failed to yield while their father was crossing here at 25th and MLK when he was hit. Taylor would later die at the hospital the very next day.
Some are calling it a crisis across Indianapolis.
We were tracking the data last year and we got to the end of the year and it was, obviously pretty bad. But this year has just blown that, sadly, out of the water.
Pedestrians and cyclists getting hit by cars at a rate we've never seen.
We're averaging right now 2.4 people struck each and every single day.
Eric Holt is the president of Indy Pedestrian Safety Crisis. He says so far in November, 2 people have been killed from getting hit by a car.
We have had a number of months that have had, 5, 6, 7 people killed in a month. So 2 right now is on the lower side of what we've seen.
On Holt's website, it shows hot spots where people are most commonly hit. Holt says 25th and MLK, where Taylor was hit, isn't one of those areas. But there's one zone that sticks out.
Washington Street last year had a full 10% of all of the incidents that we tracked across the entire city just on Washington Street. So it was something like 683 total incidents and 68 of them being on Washington.
So how do this year's numbers compare to those in 2023? Well, according to Holt, last year there were 684 pedestrian vehicle accidents. 47 of them were fatal. Now, so far this year, there's been 783 pedestrian vehicle accidents, 38 of which were fatal.
Out of curiosity, I asked Holt why we keep seeing this increase year after year of people getting hit. And while he says his data doesn't show him that, he believes it's an infrastructure issue. But what he does know, he says, is that pedestrians need to have their head on a swivel and drivers need to be looking out on the road. Reporting here in Indianapolis, Chase Howell, 13 News.
Right now, a Vision Zero task force is working to keep pedestrians and bicyclists safe in our city. This group was approved by the City County Council earlier this year. They met for the first time in October. The goal is to eliminate traffic fatalities by 2035. A first draft of an action plan is expected next year. That task force next meeting is scheduled for December.